In the wooden dummy, usually we training from the Mukyan Zhong. This is a Mukyan Zhong. And then sometime we in some situation or position or at home we didn't have wooden dummy, then we can training empty wooden dummy, just like thinking wooden dummy. And then for training thinking wooden dummy, they also have one thing good. You will more good memory to remember what the form you have. And you will more control. You cannot too weak. You cannot too strong. And also, you will feel all your form and your action more natural. It's come, we call naturally. Today, I have one of my students, Dan, he will show the form to everybody, and then use demonstration. This is the beginning. The beginning part, we have all the foundation and basic. This part, all Popeye action. We introduced the wooden dummy of a Wing Chun. The Wing Chun wooden dummy is the higher level training. It's used to training your form, your timing, your power, your control. And usually the people say the wooden dummy is 100, 0, and 8, but it's a traditional talking. Because for the long-time training, some people, some sifu will add their experience. Or because for the traditional teaching, Yiman Si Gong, he teaching, he didn't have a whole set of a system, because some people some student he will teach like this, or some student he will different form to show. But no matter what they do, we add all the sifu or qigong, the whole set of the form, and then put it together. Now the form may be more than 1 0 and 8, but it doesn't matter. It also can help you improve your Wing Chun. Okay, now I tell one of my students, great, to show the whole set of the form. Great, you show. Slowly. Thank you, great. He's showing is the whole set of the wooden dummy. In the wooden dummy, we divide to 3 systems. The first system, up to the pole pie action, is almost 50 action. But this part is all talking about the foundation, a basic. Just we learn the Siu Lim Tao, the Tan Sao, the Fuk Sao, the Bong Sao, the Gang Sao, the Tan Sao. Every motion, they are showing the useful form in this first part. The second part, up to the Hyun Sao, is all chance action. In different position or different chance, you will using this part of the form. After the Hyun Sao, the following part is a kicking form. The kicking form is how you're standing, how to take the good position, and how to make your hand more power and kick out your enemy's balance, or make your enemy lose his positions. But the form, Greg just showed, maybe too fast. Maybe he have to demonstration one more time. Go slowly, and you can see which part, okay? Greg, you show, and then I will tell which is the first part and what is the second and what is the last, okay? Thank you. This is the first part. This is beginning of the second part. After this part is the second part. We call chance. Now up to here, this is the last part, the kicking part. This is our whole wooden dummy. Maybe they were different than other Wing Chun school, but no matter what the form they show, they all the same idea and the same structure. And inside the Wing Chun wooden dummy, a lot of people, they misunderstanding their using. For learning the wooden dummy, the most people, they think they will practice their arm very strong. And I can break the iron or I can break the opponent's arm. It's wrong. In Wing Chun, all the touching is angle. When you're touching your ankle and you using your power point to help your structure, then you save a lot of energy. And you won't using force to against the force of your opponents. And that means no matter you are young, you are old, you are a girl, if your ankle is correct, you still work with your form. Even I'm an old man, but my ankle is correct, I can push you out very easy. I can take your position and hit you out very easy. In the Wing Chun, the using of the wooden dummy is angle. A lot of people, they didn't very concentration of this part. In the ankle, they usually, they think they touch the wooden dummy, then it's okay. But if your ankle is wrong, then you will lose your position. If your ankle is correct, you have power and you can move your enemy out very easy. And also, they misunderstanding this arm. Because the wooden dummy is our second coach, and also is our thinking enemy. So you have to think what your enemy will trying to do, what your coach will put you to the good positions, or correct your position. I want to ask you, what do you think, which arm of the wooden dummy is left, which arm is the right? The people will say, maybe you have something wrong. Then this is left, this is right. Then why you ask for this? In here, this is left. And here, this is right. Do you think this is correct?
No.
No? Why?
Because the arm on the right side is actually the left. when you train in the dummy, you visualize
Now,
one arm.
my student, he say, this is not right hand. This is not left hand. He's correct. Because for fighting, we won't fight like this. We will fight like this. So, this hand is a right hand. And this hand is a left hand. So, you have to think, if your enemy hit from this side, then sometimes your position is not inside your enemy. You are outside your enemy. Just okay, for example. He's the wooden dummy standing like that. If he hit from this hand, and then I stop it from this side, then I'm in his outside. Or I turn out and hit him with this, then I'm in outside. But if he suddenly hit this hand, then what I'm be his inside. And then I will change to this side, and then be his outside. So first, we must know our enemy, the wooden dummy, which is the left hand, which is the right hand, which is inside, which is outside. You have to using your imagination, because this is not a human. He won't move. He won't change. So at here, first you must know which is left, which is out. And second, you must know, I have to tell you is, when you hit with this hand is not here, because we can't take it out immediately. When we hit this hand is not here. So sometimes you're training with your both hand, but when you only using with your single hand. Sometimes we say, hey, we train two hands. We train two hands. Then did I have to do two action? No. It's only one action only. So sometimes it's two, sometimes it's one. And also, when you touch the lower hand, they didn't have the higher hand. When you touch with the right hand, they didn't have the left hand. So you have to using your imagination. Also, we training from our step with the wooden dummy. We move in, and then we have to learn how to facing our enemy. Some people, they do wooden dummy, they go like this. They twist their body, they are not facing their enemy. Then even they hit the enemy, if the enemy gamble with him, his enemy win. So we try to learn the facing with the wooden dummy. And also, we try to learn the step in. This is step in. If your step in is correct, you won't hurt your leg. And you can take the position of your enemy. And you also can fly your enemy out. Just like, okay, if he hit me like this, my ankle no good, so I have to change. And then I using my sitting position. You see, I fly him out very easy. And sometimes he coming, and then I using my position to lock his leg. Or suddenly I know good position, I change my standing. Or he come close, I take up his position and lock with my leg. And then we change to move him out. So this also using your leg and your standing and your step to push out your enemy. And in here, we go back to the whole set of the wooden dummy. For training wooden dummy, the first thing is never look at the hand. Never look at the hand. A lot of people, they try to look at the arm and then using power to break the arm. One of my Kung Fu brother in the old timing, he practiced in the school, and then he do very hard. Every time very strong, and then hit the wooden dummy. And one day he broke one of the arm. He very happy, and then bring the broken arm to my Sifu. Sifu, I did it. I broke the arm. And my Sifu didn't say anything. Take the arm and hit his head. You stupid, we have to buy a new one. Because he say you are chasing hand. You hurt your enemy. You no need to break the wooden dummy. If your form is correct, you hurt your enemy already, and then your enemy already fly away. Why you have to train to block the wooden dummy? So this is one of the idea of misunderstanding. For training, first you have to see the angle. And then first, never chasing the hand. Just for example, if he look at my hand, and then I hit him, and he tried to stop my hand, I already hit him. Because when he see my hand, and then try to stop me, it's too late. He look at the hand, and then he go back to tell his brain and using his hand to stop me. And he take two motion. Okay, now he look at with my eyes, and then I hit him, he try to stop. You see? A great difference. Every time I suddenly hit him, but he still stopped me. Because his eye join with his brain and with his arm, and he do it in the same timing. So he no need to do two times. So he say shortcut the fighting. So I tell you, in the fighting, never chasing the hand. Never look at your enemy's hand, otherwise he will make you dizzy. And you also never cannot follow up the hand of your opponent. Second is the angle. You can using your body to help your ankle, or using your step to help your body. Some people, I don't know, they lazy or they just want to say some timing. For fighting, you have to sit or step or move to find the good position for yourself. So, first, don't chasing the hand. look at the head. Don't look at the arm. Second, you have to facing your opponent. Facing the ankle. Facing the ankle. For facing, you will shortcut the fighting. If I fight with him, don't do hurry. I facing him, and then he move. Now I'm not facing him. Now I take the good position. When he move, his position is better than me. Just like two cars. If one car go like this, one car go like this, boom, they hit each other. Which car will hurt more?
Charlie got hit.
This car will hurt more because he in bad position, bad angle. Even this is a big car, this is a small car. This go, boom. So angle can help your power, even you are a small guy. And also, if my angle is right, I can fly him out and I can take the good position. And even he change his angle, if I don't change, then he from a bad position, it will become in a good position. And also, when your opponent move, a lot of people, they like to chasing their enemy. If you're chasing, you will wasting your energy and make yourself dizzy too. The best form is he move, and then hit him immediately. Because no matter how you move, you just move your point. And then my timing will faster than his timing. And on the way, I can find out his gap and then hit him immediately. So this is we call facing an angle. In the first part of the wooden dummy, this part, all you see is the basic of the Wing Chun. You can see 攤手、立手、綁手、攤得、揀手、困手、攤得、揀手、圈手、窒打、double jut, double throw. This all in the ceiling tower. It's at the first beginning. We have to training our basic again. For the tan sao, a lot of people they think they are tan inside. But I explained to you already. This is not a left hand. This is a left hand, not a right hand. So you are stopping with outside. Now, for example, he hit with this hand, and then I turn with this hand. Did I in inside? I in his outside. So this is an outside action. And then I catch him up. And then I pull him down. For pulling in the last time I already showed you, the pulling is very useful. One time I go to fight with somebody, and then I turn, I catch his neck, and then I twist. He already on the ground. And sometimes we go, if he have hair, and then we pull it down, it's on the floor. Or we go, and then we push, boom, using the elbow, then he's already finished. So this is outside action. And then a lot of people, they think, hey, I burn this hand, and this hand is no good because this other arm stop his form. When you do this form, this arm is not here because we can't take it out every time. So when you do this form, this arm is not here. And then you turn outside. For outside, you must concentrate with your ankle. If I hit him, and then I go like this, now I'm in a bad angle. He can take back my hand and then hit me. If I in good angle, he take back, he cannot take back because my angle is right. My car is facing his side of his car, and then I can break his car very easy. So for this, the angle, it depends with your facing. And how you feel you are right in your angle. Everybody will have a bottom here. So if your bottom facing to your opponent's center, so you are right. For fighting, in the song of the Wing Chun, 追形莫追手 chasing center, never chasing hand. So we always chasing the center. Then some people, they misunderstanding what is center. Now, where my center?
Here.
If I walk like this, where my center?
Here.
No, it's up to here. Is it?
No.
No?
No.
Then you say this is center.
This is center.
Then I move here.
And this becomes now your center.
No, you have to move here and then this is your center.
No.
No?
No.
Yeah, he is right. A lot of people, they think, okay, this is center. Then his enemy go anyway, and he's chasing his center. And then he's chasing his center. And his enemy walk more fast, he become dizzy. And then falling down. No need to fight. We must know the center and using your imagination. When your enemy, this is center, when he move, then this become his center. And when he move, and this become his center. And when he move, and this become his center. So we no need to chasing him, walk around. We just hit his center. And then he turn this, I will hit the center. He turn this, we hit the center. When he turn this, I hit the center. So this is the center. If you make the center wrong, then you chasing the wrong target. For the Wing Chun song, we say, 追形莫追手. That means chasing the headquarter, chasing the center, never chasing hand. 啊。有形追形，無形就追影。啊 If they have center, we chasing the center. If no center, we chasing the shadow. Chasing the shadow. Then what is chasing the shadow? When he's standing, he hit, we're chasing the center. And then he's moved, now he no center. Then if I know he moved to this side, then I will hit this side first. Then I will chasing his shadow. Just if you want to shoot a bird, if a bird from here, then you take the gun, you shoot here, or you shoot here. You will shoot before the bird fly. He go this, you choo, choo, choo. The same. When I hit him, he's standing, I hit the center. If he moving, I hit the way he move, and then I hit his shadow. And up to here, this is outside, this is catching. But now I explain to you this is outside. But sometimes it will change to inside. So you must have a good imagination. And then this is bong. When you're using bong, this hand is not here. And then you tanda. For the tanda, you have to facing. And then gan. For the gan sao, the gan sao is using for changing angle. We from outside to change to inside, then we using gan sao. And we from inside to changing to outside, we using gan sao to changing. So the gan sao, it can use to changing from inside to outside, from outside to inside. The gan sao cooperation with the tan, this is a jam or a jam. This is a cutting or stopping. And this is a block, a gang. In the Siêu Liêm Thao block. In the Siêu Liêm Thao, we have stopping. And then this is Chun. And this is Chun. For Chun, it's the best hand of Wing Chun. For Chun, he is the close protect hand. For our fighting, if very close to your opponent, we have to using Chun sao. A Chun sao is a lower bone and a tan sao. Because when he catching my hand and come very close, I no room to hit him. So I have to make the room and then take the position to hit him. So the Chun sao is the close distance protection and easy to make room. And sometimes people catching your two hands, a lot of people will. But if you're using Chun sao, it's very easy to break it action. And then if I go left, cannot, I go right. And then I twist his arm, and then I changing. And for the best is, when they come close, we need protection and make room. We need Chun sao. We need Chun sao. And sometimes in the touching of your opponent, I don't know what he will doing. And then he hit me, then I using Chun sao to take his position. Because he coming, I using Chun. I block his action. I Chun. I block his action. Or maybe he come, we take the position, and then we using the Chun sao. And sometimes he take our hand. If your Chun sao and your sitting is good, we can break his arm. We go this. We can fly him out and on the way break his arm. Some people, they misunderstanding when they're using the Chun sao to an arm block. This cannot work. For arm block, if he hold you, you block, he will open his arm. And you will miss and lock your position. And this also is a lower bone. For arm block, you better take this hand and then block. I tell you, 100% block his arm. In Wing Chun, we can make everything become very simple. And then he coming, we just take this, and then which part you don't like, you can break it. If this don't, For learning, you kill your enemy, you blow your enemy head off, or you hurt him very much, it doesn't mean you're a good fighter. The good fighter is you have good feeling and good control, and you can do any time, any form you like. Of course, if he is too bad, then you can hurt him and kill him. Then you are a good fighter. And up to here, now you can see the last action, we go Chun sao. The first 10, the Chun sao, this action is on the top. And then the next 10, the action is on the lower. It's different. This action is in the top. This action is on the lower. It's because your left and right is different. When I touch him, and then he coming, this become an upper hand. He coming, this is upper hand. And if I touch with this, and this become a lower hand. So we go and then touch, become a lower hand. So we can hit him lower, and we can change back to hit him higher. Because for fighting, we are fight with 4 angles. Upper, upper, lower, lower, and then changing, lower, lower, upper, upper. So this is 4 angles. But the best fighting is on the way you are pulling him in and hit him out. So his action is in and out. In and out together. For Wing Chun, when you finish the first level, inside the second level, all your motion is 2 motion in 1. We never 1, 1, 1, 1, no. It's 2 in 1, 2 in 1. When we fight, You see, we pull and hit. We push and hit. We turn and hit. We park and hit. We jut and hit. We jut and hit. We jut and hit. We jut and hit and push. So you see, we are two motion in one. We are not one motion in one. We're not 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. No. Okay, even in one, only one action like this. He coming, 1. In the last motion of a training, if you're using one action, they are very simple, but they are including all the complicated form inside. Timing, distance, angle, changing, and cooperation. If we're using one action, you coming? All one action. But I tell you, inside the one action, they have two actions. They still not one action. For fighting, we go 1, 2. But you see one only. And then one action, but 1, 2. 1, 2. Do you see 2? Now, we go. One action. But one action is I have two motion. Why we have 2? If you don't have 2, you no power. Your power improve and get more inside your 2 motion, because he have room to make the action more exposed. So from the first 20 is tan, lap, bong, tanda, gang, kwan, tanda, gang, hin, jata, double jut, double flow. The double jut and double flow is a very, very useful hand. In our Qigong Yip Man, he no need to hit you. His control and his touching is very good. I not see often, but I will listen for my Sifu and some of my Sisok or Sipat. They say that judge, then you already on the ground, and then the sitting you go, then you already nail on the ground, and then he touch and then he fly, he throw you out already, and sometimes he go like this and then he fly, and he kick you and he finish. He not often using strict punch. No. He only using his control and then touching and then fly away. Or he using his motion and then take the position of your opponent. After the basic 12, it's coming up is a thing. And this motion is a ding sao, is a wu sao, is a feng hao, is a zhat da. This all block and attack hand. A lot of people, they think they cut off and then they hit, and this hand is under. This hand, you hit, is not under. This is an overhand. Because I tell you already, this is a wooden dummy. He cannot move. For fighting, we cut and then we hit him. Did we do this? We never using your enemy's hand to stop your hand. So this hand is an upper hand. Then why he hit lower? Because the wooden dummy arm cannot move. So you have to using your imagination. So this hand is not lower, it's a higher hand. And for the thing out, this is outside. And then block and then hit. And sometimes we using for stopping. We using for stopping. We using stopping. For Feng Hao, it's the best, very dangerous attack hand. For fighting, your opponent coming, then you can finish him immediately. Now we are keep control, so we using fingers. For real fight, we using palm. Pop, then he's on the floor already. And this is the most dangerous action. In fighting, he hit, and then he coming out, then we go immediately. Or sometimes he coming, then it's coming out immediately. So this action is a block and attack hand. But one thing you must know is this hand is over. But when you practice, it's under. Up to here, the following action is lower bound. This is a changing position action. When people hitting you, then he hit me lower, then I go this, then he hit, then I hit, and then I change. This is the first action of kicking. So when he coming, we park. Or sometimes he kick me high a little bit. Then this is Chun. A lot of people, they using gun to stop the kicking. It's wrong. When you kick, I using gun. I suffer all the power from my opponents. This is not a good idea. When you kick, we Chun. We make a circle. The power will going out. Then this is a good idea. So, some people, they teach to block the leg with two hands. First, he is chasing hand. Of course, you are chasing leg too. Second is, you suffer all the power from your opponents. If he's strong and you are strong, it depends which one is weak. If he's weak, I'm strong. I win. I broke his arm. I broke his leg. If he's strong, I'm weak. He win. I broke my bone. Never do that. For stopping, we're using a smart way to stop. Don't using a hard way to stop. Of course, you can say, I'm strong. I can break his leg with my arm. But now this form is teach for everybody, not only teach for you. Then if he is a lady, he's an old man, he's not strong than you, strong like you. He cannot block like you. So we must make a form is suitable for everybody. So the best is using Chun sound for the fight. And then you change. Take this. It's a Chun. And then for Chun, we can take the timing and then break his leg. And for this is a stopping action. And then disturb. This part is weak. We can break his leg, break his knee too. So this part is the first motion of the wooden dummy kicking. Lower bone. Move. Heel. Heel. Some people do the wooden dummy, they're a little bit different. No matter you hit with this, or you hit with this, you kick with this. You're right. Because it's only different in the distance only. When he is close to me, and then I will using the whole side of the kicking. But when he far away from me, I will using heel. So the difference is the standing of your opponent is close to you or far away from you only. So no need to argue. Just like in the Chun kill, the last part. No, this last part. Some people will kick like this. Some people will kick like this. Some is, this is long distance. This is short distance. Depend on your opponent. And then the following action, we up to this part, the following part is all pole pie. All pole pie. In the pole pie hand, they only show one side only. They didn't have other side. But now, I call my student have to practice the other side too. In the old traditional, they only do one side. The other side, they didn't call you to do it. If you want to do it, you can do it by yourself, it's okay. But now, I call my student have to do two sides. Maybe some people think this is wrong, but I think it works. You more time practice, you more improve. And different position, different feeling. This is the po pai hand. The first is a 圈收 po pai. And then 坤收 po pai. And then 幫收 po pai. And then 間收 po pai. And then 幫收 po pai. And then lower po pai. And then over po pai. They have different kind of po pai hand inside. But one I want to tell you is the bong sao po pai. You will see in here, the first bong sao po pai, my hand is up. The second po pai, okay, sorry. My hand is lower. Do you know why one hand is up, one hand is lower? Because they are two bong sao is different. The first one we call correct bong sao. We mentioned before, but we maybe talk one more time. When he hit me, I start with this bong sao. This is right or wrong?
This is correct bong.
This is correct bong. Why he is correct? Because your opponent cannot hit you easy. I in a safe position. So this is the right bong sao. And then he hit me. I start with this bong sao. This is right or wrong? This is wrong bong sao. Why is wrong?
Because I can hit you.
Yeah, I get hit, you see? And then I get hit too. So this is wrong bong sao. Then the people will say, hey, why you put the wrong bong sao? You can put the right bong sao. For fighting, no thinking before you fighting. So he hit me, then I just suddenly pick my position. So inside the Wing Chun, they also think about this situation. So no matter you are right, you are wrong, you are safe. Because they have formed to fix it. When we go right position, he hit the hand, then I have to stop it and then push him. So this hand is up. This hand is up. So we call this is correct position, correct bong sao. And then he hit me. I take this wrong position. He hit me. Then I have to gang. And then I put the position. So this hand is low. He coming. So this is a lower gang sao. So now you know why this hand is up. Why this hand is low. Inside the training, timing speed is very important. The best fighting is your speed always over one head of your opponents. Otherwise, you cannot win. So you training from this part, you can train your speed training. Now, I show you one more time. My speed is faster than the wooden dummy one time. So he's on the way, he's still moving, but I on the way hitting any weak point from the wooden dummy. For fighting, in the Chinese we call 以快打慢, using your speed to hit the slow of your opponent. So when he fight, we using the speed. And then he coming, we hit the speed. We go the speed. We go the speed. And then he come, we go. Even he fast, inside your feeling, you always have to tell yourself, your opponent is very slow. And I can tell you, this is not lie, this is true. He start to hit me. I stop to try to stop him. Who fast? He fast or me fast? He hit me. I stop him. Who fast? I fast. He drive from his home to my home. I already waiting in front the door for him. Why he can faster than me? Impossible. So he hit me. I hurt him first. Because I'm waiting for him. He's coming. He down the car, I already finished him. So you must give a confidence for yourself. Then why sometimes you slow? He faster than you. Because you are not calm. You are too maybe angry, not calm enough, maybe nervous, maybe worry too much. If you can calm, you can see how slow your opponent is. Using your fast to break the slow of your opponents. And second, inside the training is using the calm to stop his wrath. No matter what form your opponent do, don't mind. Find your target, find your center, and hit him. Don't worry too much. You worry too much, you will chasing the hand of your opponents. Even he's move. You stop his point, you win. A lot of fighting just like a fan. Fan. You see the fan moving? Did you see how fast the fan moving? You see? Then, just like a lot of fighting, the following action, a lot. But if you're using a chopstick and put in the fan, did the fan have following action? The fan will stop, maybe burn. Because you stop him directly and then stop his weak point immediately. So, no matter he show 10 times of action, if you can stop him in the first motion, no following action. The people say, I will hit you like that, hit you like that. If the first beginning I hit you down on the floor, then what the following action? Nope, no following action. So, you need calm to control his wrath and make it more complicated, make it more clear. So we have to learn to take the gap of your opponent. For training wooden dummy, you can training the gap, the timing. I fight with him, I take his gap already. And then I take his gap already. And then on the way, I take his gap already. On the way, I take his gap already. This we call timing. Just if the house, he open a door, then you will go in very easy. But he open a little bit, then how can you go? So first you kick the door, and then you go. So you need cooperation. Cooperation sometimes used with your legs, sometimes used with your body, and then sometimes used with a hand. Then you're training to catch the gap of your opponent. A lot of people, they hit very strong to the wooden dummy. In the higher style fighting, we need to control the power. A good power is not pass over the opponents, but cannot weak. It's we call suitable timing. Now, he hit me, I stop him, and then he take out his hand. My hand still is in the same position. If he hit me, he take out his hand. You see, I get hit because my power too strong out of my target. So before I in a good position, I won't get hit. But when I too strong, I out of my position, I show my weak part, I will get hit. This is natural. He don't know he will hit me. But he does. That means my experience is right. For the fighting, if you're too strong, your force will pass over. And your force pass over, it doesn't matter. But it will bring your position in the bad position. Because it's too strong, it twists you to that side. But you're too weak, your opponent will take up your position. And you lost your position, you will falling down. Or you will hit other things. So, don't too strong, don't too weak. If you pass over, that means you are not good control. If you are too weak, you are more worsted than strong because you're a weak person. Your fighting is weak. Even you touch your opponent very comfortable. It cannot hurt. So we must give him a suitable power. And for the best timing is control. No matter how strong your power is or how far your opponent moving is, he's very strong and moving. Do you see? I stop him very easy because my timing is right. So no matter how strong he moves, I have to stop it in a good timing. So he is very strong. I stop it in a good timing. He no following action. He no chance. So why the Wing Chun song inside, the first, he say, don't scare to get hit. Don't hit too much. If you're good timing, then you must have a good position. If you have a good position, you must have good timing. And you hit too much, then your fighting will rough. If you hit simple, that means your fighting will direct to the point. This is right. Even you do the think, concentration to your target, don't mind the branch trouble. You will get it very easy. Okay, the following action up to here is cầm, than, bóng, than đá, cầm, than, bóng, than đá. From this part, beginning, is we call chance action. The three best hand of Wing Chun is what? Three best hand. What? Phục Tan Bong. Yeah, correct. Wing Chun three best. Phục Tan Bong. This is Phục Tan Bong. Of course, this looks like a cầm sao, but it also can using a Phục sao. Tan Bong. Tan da. For the Phục sao, Tan sao, Bong sao, they can change and cooperation every time. When you hit cầm, tan, bong, tan da, this is a cooperation. From now, you see one thing is we have three motion in one. Tan sao, hoàn掌, and leg kicking. We three motion in one. For Wing Chun, breaking knees usually is here or here. So, for our training, we always using here, here, or here. Even we practice under the wooden dummy. For Wing Chun, we practice, we go. We go from here, here, here. We train from the wooden dummy. But in olden time, we're not allowed to train because you can break the wooden dummy too easy. But now we have a lot of equipment, so we can train from the tree, from the wooden dummy. So I can tell you, in this generation, we will improve more strong. And after this, is a this part is the last time I showed is the second kicking of the wooden dummy. Now this kicking is the number 3 action of the wooden dummy. This is a side kicking or a turning kicking. For fighting, when we hit our opponent, your opponent catch your hand and then he pull you, then your leg have to be stepped in. On the way, you turn and using your kicking to kick your opponent. So we go, boom. So we using his force to take back the good position for ourselves. So we turn. First, the step have to move in first, and then the turning. So this is number 3 of the kicking. And then the following is the following action is the build. Usually in the build G, the build sound is under. But this action, the build sound is over. Then why is over? Why is under? Now, for I stop my opponent and then he's coming, my hand is over or under. My fan is over. Okay, if I'm using under, then you will ask, why beauty under? Why now you over? The fighting is different. For beauty, why we under? Because when we push by your opponent, then we change the position, then we can using under. Or sometimes he pushed me to a position very bad, then I cannot over. I have to go under. I kill him already. If you go under, your hand will more longer. And also, he take one side of my position, I go under. It's easy. But now this timing is face-to-face fighting. So this is over. This hand have to over, cannot under. If you go under, your enemy will thank you because you give him a good position. And then the following action is มุดเสา This is number 4 of the kicking of wooden dummy. And this one is a musao. A musao sometimes like cover hand. If I fight with an opponent, suddenly he kick me, then I have a musao. Or sometimes he using a nick, then I have a musao. Because too close, I cannot stop him. I have to using side. So this is a musao. And then take his hand to stop his leg. Or take his hand to stop his hand. Or take his hand to stop his neck. This is a musao. For the hand, we cover, and this is a musao. You coming? And then the side, we go, is a kicking. In Wing Chun, if you in a good position, your enemy so which part of his weak point, you will hurt him immediately. To rest his force on fighting. So I will hit his head. I will hit what it call this ribs, or I break his neck. So this is a kind of fighting. Stop your opponent immediately. And this is what number of the kicking? 6? 4. Why we up to 6? Now, the first kicking is 1, is it? The second, 2. Number 3 is number 4 is, this is number 4. And then we up to here is a Chun sao. This is the number 5 of the wooden dummy. And Grandmaster Yiman liked this part very much. He using this form a lot. And very useful. This action, they Chun sao is taking the control of your opponent. And also training the gap of your hand. Now we go. And then the free action is stomach, neck, and ankle. For fighting, we need stomach. I tell you, in Wing Chun kicking, stomach is the first point. When we fight, first point. When you kick, first point. When you side kick, first point. They say, hey, Wing Chun no kicking. Wing Chun is not no kicking. Because Wing Chun using the hand is already finished. So they no time to show their kicking. If you show Wing Chun kicking is a gamble kicking. You kick me, I kick you. You hurt me, I hurt you. You kick my leg here, I kick your leg here. It's a gamble fighting. You pay $100, I win you $100. I don't want to win you $10. You want to win, you will have to bet. You scared, go home. So, the kicking is gamble. But the first kicking is stomach. Using the heel to touch the stomach of your opponent. When he stomp my leg, then it becomes a neck kicking. When he stomp my neck, it's an ankle kicking. So, no matter how you bet, you still win some bet. Maybe you can't win $100. Maybe you win $60. At least you win. So for fight, we go neck, he stop my leg, ankle, ankle. For the cooler fighting, you have to make your opponent from the best suddenly become the worst. He is very good for kicking. Then we stop it and then kick his ankle. Maybe I will hurt, but I break his leg. Even I don't do this, I still hurt because it's good for kicking. So you no need to worry too much. Some people fighting, they worry the family, worry the police, worry his grandma will say no, his father will say no, his wife will kick his ass. Then you never win. You learn. When you use, you have your own reason. The only thing you have to worry is two things: fight or not fight. If you fight, just do your best. If you not fight, don't talk, run. In the fighting, running is the best fighting. You run, nobody chasing you. Before, when we young, we fight 3 or 4 guys, but we are not good kung fu yet. Then we get punched or get hit, but we run. Nobody chasing you. But some people, they don't run, they get kicked or hit. But this is young time, okay? Just I want to tell you is, if you cannot control the position and situation, run. But if you know how to do it, just do your best. Okay, the following action, this is up to number what? 6? 6. Number 5 is this. This is 6. Number 6, they have 3 action: stomach, neck, ankle. And then the following action, is all kicking action. This part. This part is a knee breaking. This is number 7. You put your opponent in a worse position, or sometimes we take from this side. No matter which side you can do, you can kick from here, you can kick from here. So for fighting, we can kick here, and then we can kick here. This is the knee kicking. And then the following is this is a side knee broken. For Wing Chun, we go this, and then we side knee, we step from here up to here. So this is a one action down. So we go one action, finish his leg immediately. So this is one action down. Then this is number what? 7? Number 8. And then the last motion. This is a double catching kicking. For fighting, we double catching. We make our enemy on the floor. We go, it's on the floor. Or sometimes he move in, we kick this, and then we make him fly away. If our opponent fly away, then this is the last motion. They inside, they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, no, we still have 1 here. Okay, we count again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6, 7, 8. 8 form. It's 8 form, not 9 form. It's a whole set kicking with 8 form. I hope you can understand what I'm talking and showing. But of course, this is only my experience, and I learned from the Sifu and learn from a lot of friends or Siheng, Kung Fu brother. by own opinion only. If he's something wrong, then you can change it. Thank you.